What is up, Heffas and friends? Welcome to another Walk and Talk Wednesday with your girl, Jillian. If you're new here to this channel, welcome to Java and Journeys. And this is our Walk and Talk Wednesday, baby. Now, I know I'm a little bit late, y'all. I promise you, I'm not trying to run on CP time on purpose. Literally, it is the traffic. It's trying to wrap up with work. It's trying to get here. And you all see the crowds, right? And I am so excited because your girl got her tech working. So that way you can see me as well as check out the views as we are at Halloween Horror Nights here at Universal Studios, Florida. Now, if you are new to my Walk and Talk Wednesdays, essentially what we do is use this time just to connect, have a good PT, get a little walk in, because you all know that we eat a lot of the treats out here in the food. So we got to burn off some of those calories, right? So the whole intention is just for us to get a good walk on. And okay, Judy, I see you. Let me do my intro, okay? Y'all, my mom is in the chat. So try to be a little nice, be on your best behavior while she's out here embarrassing me, talking about stop talking. Okay, Heffa, I'm going to start walking here. Let me explain to the people. But essentially, we just work up a good sweat while trying a few good treats. So you know what is Java and Journeys without a little bit of Java in your life. So while we are here, we're going to try maybe a coffee drink or two, maybe try a treat or two, because what is the point of being at Halloween Horror Nights if we don't fully enjoy it? So let's go ahead, as Judy said, and get our walk on. Right? It really is. It is your own people. Like, I can't, y'all. You can't do nothing. But if you're new here to a Halloween Horror Nights, y'all, it is one of my favorite events here at Universal. And I have the frequent fear pass. And so essentially, I try to make a point to come out here every week during the season. And if you happen to miss some of my other content, check it out, because I have many of recordings at Java and Journeys 24 across Moonbeam, across YouTube, baby. And I just kicked off my TikTok channel. So follow me over there too, Heffas. Join Heffa Nation and get into all the shenanigans. But I am super excited to bring the thrill to you all as we are walking. And we're not able to walk too fast. Did y'all see how busy it is? It's just insane. Listen, I'm stepping, Judy. I'm stepping. And you probably hear some of the chainsaws, y'all, up ahead. So listen, they definitely try to give you as many jump scares as possible. And they got me good. So if you missed my last live stream from Sunday, y'all, they got me so good. And I am so sad that I was trying to figure out the camera situation. And so you couldn't see my facial reaction. Now you can, because your girl has figured it out. The tech is teching tonight. But how is everyone doing? I hope that you are bringing in the spooky season in style. And again, you see these beautiful, like, little monuments here. And oh my gosh, y'all. Don't get me, don't cut me. And so you see these monuments here, and this is symbolic of all the houses that they have represented. So we have Five Nights at Freddy's, we have Fallout, we have Jason, and a bunch of others. We have the Terrifier, as you see Art the Clown up ahead. And y'all, I just recently saw Terrifier. It is one of the goriest movies. I haven't seen all of them. I think there's like 3 or 4 of them. So drop down in the comments. Let me know if you are into the Terrifier series, and if there are any spooky movies that you are into right now. I have a whole bunch. And I talked about this on my last walk and talk, and I'll just tell you all straight up, I am so far behind when it comes to catching up on all the spooky films, especially the ones that are represented here at Universal Studios. I've seen Fallout. Fallout is really good. That's on Amazon Prime. So let me know if there are any horror movies that you really love, even if it's not a house here or a haunted maze, I should say more appropriately. But I am hoping, especially when we get into October, to start really getting into my spooky bag and catching up on my horror films because I do love horror movies, and so does my sister, who's out here tonight with me as well. So you all may see a little bit of her. But yeah, I love me a good horror film. So I'm curious. Let me know what you love. And right now, my sister is getting a refill on her drink. And that's a little bit of a pro tip for those of you all who are coming out here for Halloween Horror Nights. I would highly recommend if you're going to be here for like the entirety of the event. Typically, it starts from 7 p.m. ET, runs until 2 a.m. So it's a long night. If you can bank it, I will highly recommend getting one of those refillable cups so you can go to the freestyle machines. Because let me tell you, it is so hot and humid, y'all. I am through. When I tell you I am so through with the heat and humidity here in Florida, I am missing Southern California. So, fun fact about me, before I actually lived in or moved to Florida, I lived in Southern California. And then for like a couple years prior to that, I lived in Seattle for close to 10. Y'all, I miss the West Coast so much. And what I miss most about it is the weather because it typically, especially in the summer, cools down in the evening and you're truly getting into fall. Like when it's fall, it's fall. Oh, and let me show you all while I'm talking what we're looking at here. So they have a lot of food booths out. Right now we're passing by like the Terrifier food area. And y'all, the food is so disappointing. It is so hit and miss. And I wish that I could tell you all like to drop a lot of your coins. Be sure to watch some of my prior Halloween Horror Nights footage. And I basically go through some of what's good and some of what isn't so great. And I haven't tried everything, but of the things I have tried, y'all, it's a chop. It's an absolute chop. And I make this comment when we came out here for the premium screen night, which essentially is this night, y'all, where it's a little pricey, but it's an evening where the crowds are lower and you get a chance as a part of the event to have access to all the food. So not only the food for Halloween Horror Nights, but the food they just have in general from the quick service restaurants here at Universal. And y'all, my sister made this comment. She was like, man, we should have gone to like some of the other quick service restaurants and not necessarily the Halloween Horror Nights themed stalls because it just was not great. And I was like, thank goodness I didn't pay out of pocket for each individual thing. But then again, I'm like, my ticket paid, like that was a part of the ticketed event. So be sure, especially if you anticipate coming out here, check out my content at Java and Journeys 24. There's also a lot of other influencers who have go into way more extensive detail than even I on the food because you do not want to spend your coin on something that is delicious. Not delicious. Ugh, it's the worst. Hey Jay, what's up? How you doing, girl? Thank you for joining us here. Another round of Halloween Horror Nights. And Jay, I promise you, I will not always be doing my live streams. I know you're not a horror girly. I think next week I'm going to be going back to Disney. Y'all, is it okay to go back to Disney now? I don't know. I am good. I am blessed and highly favored. Honestly, I'm exhausted. This week has been so crazy. So I am so happy to not be working. Okay. Like anytime I'm not working, I'm happy. Oh my gosh, y'all. I hope you are having a good week. And let me tell you, anytime, you know how sometimes people test you at work? Sometimes I feel like the Lord is testing me. And so it's really good. I am so thankful to be able to come out here to Universal and like get a load off, which is why I was so bummed, y'all, about like what happened with Disney and the whole controversy around like censorship and all that. I was just like, Disney, please don't give me a reason to have to not renew my annual pass, please. Because I need, not that I need Disney, but it's more so like I just need that stress relief, and to be able to get out and like just have a break away from all the nonsense. Okay, cool. And y'all, we are going to walk into Reichter's Burger Company. I've never had any of the burgers here. And This is one of the places that my sister Whitney, which those of you all, if you're into gaming, follow my sister and her gaming shenanigans and how the people that she gets randomly paired with on Dead by Daylight tick her off. And it's so funny because oftentimes I can hear her yelling, and that's when I know some stuff is going down. But while we're over here, let me show you all a little bit of like what the vibe is giving. I haven't had the burgers, but the food looks really good. And so one of these days, I'm going to come over here and grab me a piece of burger. Oh my gosh. Yes, she does. Let me see. Whitney has her Five Nights at Freddy's. Whitney, the people want to see her drip on tonight. She has her Five Nights at Freddy's shirt. I have on my Michael Myers shirt, and it's kind of like this play on Mean Girls, and it's like, get in the car, loser, we're going stabbing. And Whitney has her five. She's not as stripped out as she was Sunday, so she's slipping, y'all. She's slipping a little bit. She has her socks on, her Disney shoes, so we're gonna try not to judge her for that. Oh my gosh, Jay, she is so mean, isn't she? I live with her, so you don't even have to tell me.
Jay, she wants to come to the house. She let it talk to you her way.
Jay, listen, this is my house. You are always more than welcome. Whitney only pays part of the bills, okay? I know she does. My sister, y'all, is into spooky season, and I absolutely love spooky season as well, but she's really into it. I know. Food tax. See, she didn't tell that Whitney. What food tax are you charging?
Rotel dip and jerk chicken.
Oh my gosh, she said Rotel. You putting on Rotel and jerk chicken duty, Jay. Wow. I didn't know she was putting her friends to work. Dad, Whitney, you cold-blooded. Judy said, what up, witness? And y'all, we're walking through Club 4 right now. I don't quite understand the overall theme for this. Beyond, just dancing with the cool. Dancing with the cool. Listen, Jay, I appreciate anything you would like to cook. You do not have to cook if you don't want to. Wow. The only way you can sleep. Man, Whitney. Jay, that's your friend. That is your friend. Ooh, y'all, we have Art the Clown. Did you see Art? Let's see if we can get a good view of Art, y'all. Because Art is truly terrifying. There's like a crowd of people. Oh, y'all, he's walking back. Just when we walked up. Whitney, this is because you jinxed us. Wow. Well, listen, Jay, you tell us what else you can cook. Actually, don't tell us, Jay, because Whitney may have a whole menu. You know what? Keep that business to yourself. Oh my gosh, y'all. Yeah, the Disney thing was so insane, and I was so disappointed. And then because I have all this like pre-recorded content of myself at Disney, I was like, oh my gosh, I hope that no one cusses me out. Please, people, don't cuss me out. This is money that has been already spent before all the controversy happened. Okay, Jay, keep your meal skills to yourself, because you see that she over here trying to take notes. I'll try to delete all the chats before it's posted.
Sorry, posted his chat.
Oh my gosh, y'all. Listen, if you're going to be friends with my sister, know that it comes at a cost. You can't be friends with her for free. Uh-oh. Jay, where can the people follow you? Do you post your cooking on the socials? Y'all, I can cook okay. Like, I'm not intimidated by the kitchen. It's the biggest thing is that like I need a recipe. As long as I have a recipe, I'm good for the most part. Oh, JD's just going to the house. Okay. Oh yeah, here's the Crystal Lake. All right, y'all. We're about to get our first Java of the evening, and we are over by Mess Hall. And this is like all themed to Jason. So y'all, I think I'm gonna do this Crystal Lake coffee, and it's Seagram's. Oh, it's so warm. I really should. Oh my gosh, now I don't know if I want to do this. It's so hot out here. Now I'm like, I should have just went to the Starbucks. Okay. Whitney about to cuss me out because Starbucks is walking back where we came from. Okay, I'm going to take the risk. So it has some spirits for our spirits, some cream de cacao, cold brew concentrate, and toasted marshmallow syrup. All right, y'all, we're going to get into it because we cannot have a journey if there's no Java involved. So let's see if this is any good. Y'all, I'm afraid this is probably going to cost like $14. Let's see. Uh-oh, I'm trying to like look around. Universal stays taking my coin, but that's okay. I'm like trying to push myself to try different things when we come out here and show you all some of the different treats. And if you're a coffee person like me, I always try to find opportunities to try different types of coffee drinks when I know there's something available. Oh, there go the ducks in the distance. And y'all check out this view while we're waiting in the queue to order our coffee. We have Simpsons land basically over on one side, and you wrap around and you have like Fisherman's Wharf on the other, Transformers across. It's a very beautiful evening. No, Jay, I am not an iPhone girly. I am all Android. So I have the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. And I love it. I've always been a Samsung girl. Not Samsung necessarily, but Android. I was Samsung for the longest time, and then I swapped to the Google Pixel line, and now I'm back over on the Samsung. Yeah, I literally, Jay, I'm so proud of myself. I figured it out because I was trying to toggle the camera on Restream. So, y'all, I highly recommend if you want to stream, especially like your adventures out and about and record yourself, have your chat and all that. Restream has been like chef's kiss. It's been so good to use. So I'm definitely going to go into probably some type of like annual. I only purchased like a month of Restream just to try it out. And so far it's been great. Listen, I know. My messages are an entirely different color, but let me tell you all, Androids do so many things that iPhones cannot do. And so you cannot convince me. I tried one time. This was like some years ago using iPhone. I absolutely hated it. And I was like, no, I can't. I got to go back. Got to go back. So like I highly promote Androids. And I know that some people are highly pissed off at Apple right now because of the launch of the iPhone 17. And basically with it being orange, and people are like, why the heck are you giving us only 3 color options? And this orange is definitely not giving. So that and the fact that there's really nothing special, right? Like I feel like Apple has really lost their innovation. I don't know what's happening with it, but like they haven't truly come out with anything super unique and affordable at that in a long time. It does, Jay. Like it looks like the Google Pixel, which is crazy because that was the phone. I had a Pixel 7 for the longest time, and then I almost upgraded, I think, to the 9 or whatever is like the one that came out last year. And then Google pissed me off, so then I decided to switch back to Samsung. What I love about the Galaxy Ultra series is that the camera quality is really good. It comes with like a little pencil that's built into your phone. It's really nice. Oh yeah, I think right now is not a good time to upgrade iPhones. Hi. Can I get the Crystal Lake coffee, please?
I get coffee.
And they'll be all for me.
17 over.
Okay. Oh, and do you have a password? Okay. It's all good.
It's stuck.
All right.
Then do you want your receipt or?
I am okay. Thank you. All right, y'all. I got my drink. All right, let me step around, y'all, and I will show you all my drink. Sorry, excuse me, excuse me. Okay, can you hold this real quick? All right, y'all. So this is what happens. I need my co-producer. All good. I need my co-producer to be here, aka husband, because it's like it takes a village when you're trying to stream things, try food, try drinks. And sometimes I wish that I could have like some sort of like temporary arm. All right, thank you, Whitney. It's cold. Praise God. God is so good. There's so much struggle going on in the world. He was like, "Don't you worry, girl. I got you. Your cold brew coffee is actually going to be cold." All right, let me zip up my backpack here. Make sure the wallet, y'all can have the wallet flying out. Okay, so I'm going to show you. So I have purchased the cold brew coffee. Whitney had gotten the sausage. The sausage looks interesting. All right, let's step over to the side somewhere. All right, y'all, we're gonna get someplace comfortable. It looks like all the standing tables are taken. All right, so we're gonna get over. Give me 1 second, y'all. Trying to see where we can like walk over on the side for a second. Mm. All right. Oh, hey, Nikki, what's up, girl? I'm like, I promise y'all, I'm not ignoring you in the chats. I'm just trying to figure out a place to show you all what we just ordered over here. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy the people are not here to scare me. Y'all, I got scared so good over here when we were out Sunday night. The jump scare was so good. And I was so sad that my face was not captured because I was screaming my butt off. Okay. All right, friends. I think I found a place where we can show you all our food order over by the Simpsons. All right, y'all. So I have the Crystal Lake coffee. It is an alcoholic cold brew drink. And this looks really good. It's like very bubbly at the top too. It's kind of hard to tell. See y'all, there they go with the chainsaw. I'm like, please don't chase me over here. Here's my close up. Oh, she just got all the camera. She doesn't want to pay attention for herself. All right. So you all know how we do things over here at Java in Journeys. Cheers. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. And we're going to have some good people watching, y'all. I'm just going to be sipping and people watching for a second. Let's see if this drink is any good. Mm. Yes. That cream de cacao. That's really good. This is like, it's sweet, but it's not overly sweet. I love like the top. Y'all, it's delicious.
She's lying.
Am I lying?
Lying. I don't know what you're talking about. We're lying.
Y'all, she done called me a liar. She done called me a liar. She's calling me out. Mm. That's good, y'all. I would have my sister try this too to confirm how delicious it is, but she does not drink. Bless her heart. Yeah, it's alcohol in it. Don't take don't take a sip. Nikki is so good. I promise you. Because I will keep it 100. I'm like, me being real with you all is not going to cost Universal anything out of their massive bank account. Oh, do you want to? Can I show the sausage you got, Whitney? All right, so here's the sausage that Whitney got. It's a little bit difficult to see. Okay, there we go. And it has like some type, is this like a barbecue sauce?
Must be bloody sausage.
Oh, bloody. Okay, yeah. Bloody sausage. And that's going to be mostly her. Because I prefer beef sausage. This is pork, right? Yeah, y'all can tell us if this is good or not. Mm. Nikki, have you moved? You need me, right? You're just gonna keep getting me.
Yes. Because it's easy. Fun. You're lucky I'm going to my bridge stroll.
Okay, I'm lucky, y'all. She says she's walking away. She's gonna cut us some slack right now for 2 seconds. Oh my gosh, I feel for you, Nikki. Packing is the absolute worst. It is the absolute worst. Here she go again.
I know I'm so beautiful at camera can't handle.
You're so gorgeous, girl. You have to give us your makeup tips. Yes. Oh, okay. All right. She woke up like this, y'all. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, they took your car. It's real. It's getting real. Oh, man. I hope you have a good flight and get all that packing done. Packing is the worst. Oh, you don't like it? Oh, no, y'all. What's wrong with it?
Tastes funny.
It tastes funny. Okay, well, I'm not about to taste it. Uh-oh. Okay, the co-producer's here. He's going to try the sausage. Oh my gosh. Yo, I can't imagine being a scare actor out here and the amount of energy you have to have. Listen, I will stick with my coffee, and I'm kind of like eyeballing old girl because I'm like, listen, don't make me spill my coffee. All right, what do you think, co-producer? Is it all right? Fine. Okay, see, no. If he says, and he's not as selective with his palate as my sister, y'all, I'm not even going to try it. So, okay, no go. Y'all see what I'm saying? The food here is hit or miss. Where should we go next? Should we wait in line for that one maze that we haven't gotten to? All right, let's head over there. You just let me know when you're ready, JD. All right, so it's a no-go. Okay, yes. Listen, Judy, who's on the chat, Judy is also an HR professional mom. I gave some HR advice and it was correct. Praise God. I am always happy to help Nikki. I was about to say, if she tells you something otherwise, then there's something wrong with my skills. The little tiny human resource skill set that I have. Oh my gosh, what a relief. Okay, so you're almost there, Nikki. You're almost there. Okay, y'all. So what we're gonna do next is oh my gosh, they're really getting everybody. We are probably gonna head over. So there is one maze that I was not able to get to during one of the nights that I was here. And we're gonna head over there. Although I cannot take you all in the house with me. Y'all, that would be so epic. It would be so epic if I could take you all with me. Because then we could really be in the haunts together. And I don't know if we'll pass by any scare zones. So we'll see. But we're going to head over to this one particular house. I can't remember what it was called. Like, it's like a hatchet. Yeah. Peanut butter and jelly beer. We can. All right, y'all. We're going to go try a peanut butter and jelly beer. And then we're going to head over to this house. All right. We're going to take our coffee with us. Y'all, typically, I promise you, I don't drink this much. It is so hot. It is too warm for alcohol out here. So that's something else. Another pro tip, as someone who spends a lot of times in the park, living in Orlando, I want to do the drink around the world at Epcot one day, but I'm going to wait till it gets cooler here. I do not recommend, like, luckily it's the evening right now. I do not recommend drinking heavily and coming out when it is like full sun, bright, hot. You will get so sick and nauseous, y'all. I've seen it happen to a lot of people. You will pass out. Don't do it. Don't play yourself. Oh my gosh, that is so impressive, Nikki. I have not done it yet. I'm like, I've been here for 2 years. But that's impressive. Friends, try it again. Oh, okay, nice. I'm glad that you and your friends were able to get through it because let me tell you, I want to do it so bad, but I've never picked the right time. So I'm going to try to definitely lean in the fall. I'm like, I just need for it to be a little bit colder. Oh my goodness, y'all, here you go. I'm like, please don't scare me. And if you come out here to horror night, they do have this little medallion that you can buy that basically tells the scare actors not to scare you. And I mean, I have opinions. I'm just like, why are you coming out here if you don't want to be scared? Oh, yes. And food and wine is going on right now. And I was just saying, Nikki, that I feel like maybe it's safe now to go back to go to Disney because with everything that was happening, I was like, oh, Lord, I have so much footage from Disney. Please don't cancel me, y'all. I'm like, this was all pre-recorded before the controversy with Jimmy went down. But now that they did the right thing, and not that that absolves them, because that was a dumb decision that they made to take him off the air. And from my opinion, I always tell people, look at the footage for yourself. He did not say anything that warranted him to get knocked off the air or suspended. Yeah, I am so glad he got back on because I was like, really, if this is what y'all are going to do, then y'all are going to have to make me reconsider my annual pass when it comes time for renewal. But the card I was going to play is like, listen, y'all, the money's already been spent. Please don't come for me unless you have a check for me. All right, y'all. So we are going to try the peanut butter and jelly beer. And the screen is so bright, you really can't see. I'm going to step around and see if I can show you all. So this is where we got that trifling fried Uncrustable. Y'all, I'm like, I know Universal's playing me, charging me close to $10 for a fried Uncrustable. And I didn't realize that that's what it was. I'm going to show you all up close. We talked about this the last time I was out. This mom cut off the crust, PB&J. Y'all, I'm telling you, like what you see here, this is an Uncrustable. I did not realize that it was an Uncrustable until we got it. And I was like, oh, and it did not have the sauce on top of it. It did not have the chili flakes. I think the staff were probably just feeling over it probably by the time I got to it. And y'all, I was laughing so hard and it was not good at all. I don't recommend unless you have like fresh oil. And I guess you can lightly fry an Uncrustable. Has anyone had a fried Uncrustable? I've heard of people like frying Snicker bars and stuff like that. I've had like fried Oreos before. Fried Oreos are delicious, y'all. That was not good. But I think it's probably because it was sitting out. It just tasted a little bit stale. Oh, it's out of a can. Okay, is it good? All right, I have to switch. All right, y'all, we're going to try the beer. Okay, so here is the peanut butter and jelly beer. Let's try it. Let's cheers again. Why not? Let's see if this is any good. Oh, this is not bad. It's very sweet. Ooh. Okay, complexity. Come on, Larry.
You know, it's every step.
Ooh. So, y'all, the first sip, you taste like grape jelly. And then as it's going down, it tastes like peanut butter. This is witchcraft. Mmm. Oh, PB&J mixtape, y'all. This is delicious. This is dangerous. I think I might like this better than my coffee. Ooh, that's nice. Now I'm kind of concerned about how much sugar it is. Mmm. All right, y'all. That is so delicious. And my face looks so dark. Oh my goodness. This is good. What do you think? Thank you. Okay, my co-producer, he's chowing down, but he's going to tell me what he thinks in a little bit.
Which way are we going?
Did you want to go get something to eat? Or I was wanting us to go to the house that we haven't hit up yet. Do you know what direction that is? Okay. Oh, you want a freestyle machine? Okay, wherever is the closest freestyle machine.
Let's see what food is back here.
Okay. Y'all, we were taking a tour. We're going to pass by the cat lady of Crooked Lane when he's on the mission to find I'm guessing, are you looking for some high speed punch, Whitney? Okay, so a lot of the stalls have been out of punch. Oh my gosh, y'all. Here's this crazy, crazy old lady over here. All right, y'all. Oh my gosh. Y'all, she playing with her cat. Oh my gosh, y'all. I don't know if you saw that, y'all. This lady, she be crazy.
Get down from that tree. You already can't share my darling. Don't play with the body.
Oh my gosh, she said, don't play with the body.
Can be the one of these horses on my porch in the morning.
Oh
My cute little ladies.
oh my gosh, y'all see the cat? I can't. The cat are her babies, y'all. Oh my gosh, y'all, the cats are out to play. You know what? But see, Nikki, you would have been a kid, and I totally understand. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, we're gonna walk through here. Oh, the cats are actually out, y'all. Oh my gosh. Woo. Woo. I'm like, don't get me. Oh my gosh. Oh man, those cats are so creepy. These grown A cats, y'all, are so creepy. And I am so sorry you cannot see my face. It is like pitch dark over in this area that we're at right now. But hopefully, in our quest to find this freestyle machine that has the drink that my sister wants, hopefully they have something over here. Really? Oh, okay. You and Jay have to come back over here because it is. I love horror nights. It's really not like, it's not a jump scares, but it's not too bad. Some of the houses are crazy though. So the scariest house to date that I think I've been in was, I think that was last year. They had the Conjuring, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my gosh, that was so they literally there was one room where they had people. It was like a mix of like mannequins and scare actors, but you couldn't tell who was a scare actor. That was the scariest thing I've ever had to walk through. It was crazy. Mm. The Conjuring was insane. The Terrifier house, I think, is probably the most interesting that they have it. Is he getting some meat? Oh, okay. All right. So my co-producer, I'm just going to show you all, is getting some pizza fries in case you're still hungry. I don't know that this is something that I would be into. Do you like your fries like topped with things like chili or whatever? I typically don't like my fries like smothered in anything. I just like to dip it in ketchup. Maybe sometimes a little bit of mustard. But I generally don't. What? Don't be looking at me like that. Not all the time. Sometimes, okay? My sister over here judging me. Don't be judging me. My goodness. She is so judgmental. Sometimes. Y'all, she's judgmental. Nikki and Jay, run away. She does not deserve your friendship. Hmm. But yeah, I just think overall, I'm like, don't get the medallion because I feel like it's so hard to not deal with the jump scare. If the medallion was free, I'd be like, get the medallion. But because you have to pay for it, I'm like, okay, Universal, I see you. Listen, me. Y'all don't let your relatives talk you out of the things that bring you joy in life. I don't always eat mustard with fries, just occasionally, just a little dip, okay? A little dip on my fries, all right? Okay, Judy, nobody asked you. Nobody asked you for your opinion. Yes, Nikki, you have to pay for it. It's really crazy. That's why I'm like, I would not spend money on this. They were trying to make coin off. They're like, oh, we can like psychologically traumatize you. Okay, well, if you don't want to be scared, you're gonna have to pay. Mm. All right, you got the fries. Oh, I'm just gonna wait since I have the coffee in my hand. How is it, Whitney? Not okay. See, y'all, I'm telling you, this food at Universal is so hit or miss. Is it the sauce? Ooh. Okay, y'all, we're in a place where I can put my drink down. I'm gonna. They're too soggy to me too. Oh, they're too soggy. Okay. So I figure I find with any time you're getting like fries covered and smothered in things, the fries have to be, I think, a little bit overly cooked. I mean, like not burnt, obviously, but what do you think about it? Oh, producer. Okay. Okay, let's see. Y'all, I'm gonna try this and show you all what it looks like. All right. Here's our fry. Oh, I got pepperoni falling off. Oh, it's not bad. I think it's fine. It's not that bad. The fries definitely need to be cooked a little bit longer, but I don't think you're a marinara sauce person anymore. It's not terrible. Y'all, here's our little cheese pool over here. Now, this is not like a specialty item for Halloween Horror Nights. Oh, it is? Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. Apparently, it is a specialty item. No, it's not bad. Do you have a napkin by chance? Thank you, co-producer. If you like, I mean, it's very standard. If you like marinara and pepperoni, I don't think that's bad at all. Oh, you only went when you were 10? Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. You have to come back, Nikki. It's really good. But I love horror stuff. So for me, this is it. I wish the frequent fear passes were not as expensive as they were. And I'm trying to figure out next year, what do I want the game plan to be? Because we did the premium Scream night, which was very pricey. And I don't know that it was really worth the money that we paid. So we're talking about if we want to like next year, just maybe invest in like getting a single day pass, but with Express. I don't know. Still thinking about it. Yes. Oh my gosh. The Hollywood Horror Nights. I mean, it's good here. It's great in Hollywood. And I haven't posted my video on our trip to Hollywood Horror Nights. I will at some point. I think maybe like next week. But it's really good. I had so much fun. We had such a great time in Southern California. I miss Southern California so much. I cannot wait. If we get the opportunity to move back in the future, I will be so happy and excited. Because for the bad rap, like in general, yes, California is very expensive. You are going to pay a lot in taxes and everything. But to me, especially depending on where you're living, like we lived in Orange County, and y'all, Orange County was beautiful. And the schools were really good. And I don't mind paying taxes if I know it's going toward a good, like public service. I don't mind that, but that's just me. I know that sometimes taxes can get too high. And trust me, every time at work, when I get my bonus check and most of it's taken by taxes, I cry. I cry, I weep, and then I pick myself up and I move on. But sometimes you get what you pay for, y'all. And to me, California is one of those states where I'm like, people who talk trash about it, most of the time it's people who've never lived there. Oh no, I'm good. Thank you though. Most of the time it's people who have never been there at all. And I'm like, why don't you go first and then you can talk to me? So Nikki, you're going to love it. Trust me. You may go through a couple of months where you may have some slight buyer's remorse because how expensive everything is, but trust me, it's going to be worth it. All right, y'all. So we're heading over. Yes, I am jealous of you, girl. I hope that we'll be able to join you and everybody else. I'm actually quite excited to see that. I think I'm hearing that more and more people are moving to California. I think there was like a mass exodus around the pandemic of people leaving, to go to the South, lower cost of living. It's all understandable. But now I'm hearing that some people are going back. And I definitely, if the coins were right today, I would be going back 1,000%. And oh, y'all, let me show you all because we're walking by another food stall. So here, and this is the feline treats. This is like themed with the Crooked Lady of Cat or the Cat Lady of Crooked Lane. But you see here, like they have this like walking taco, this burrito walking taco, burrito ramen. And y'all, the walking taco was actually really good. I liked it. Whitney did not care for it. And I think it was more so I think maybe it was like the type of beef. Winnie, you didn't like the walking taco because of the beef, right? But for me, I really like with that consomme. It was so good. Okay, heading over here to the right. All right, y'all. We're heading over to this house. I am hoping the wait time is not going to be crazy because the last time we were here on Sunday, the waits were wild. Like an hour, some were like 50 minutes, but a lot of them were at least an hour plus, huh? Around an hour. Well, we don't have anything else better to do, y'all. This is what I like about the frequent fear pass. Even though your girl doesn't want to do a line, I'm like, I don't do line. Do you know who I am? And they're like, Heffa, get in line. And I'm like, okay. Right? Berea is so good. There was this spot in Irvine, well, near Irvine, and it was this taco spot that it was like in a plaza of a church. It was really interesting. But they had the best burrito tacos. They were so delicious. I've not had anything else like that. And so the next time I find myself going back to Southern California, hopefully that will make it on my list of places to visit. It was so good. When Whitney was like, oh, I don't really like this, I was like, girl, give me your taco. I will take your walking taco. And I took that mug home. Nothing went to waste. Mm. Okay, y'all. So this one is 45-minute wait. Okay, this is not bad. Hatchets and Chains, Demon Bounty Hunters. Okay, y'all. We could do 45 minutes. But trust me, that's how you all know that my monetization games are real. When we get to the point when your girl is getting express passes like it's nobody's business. And I'm not going to tell you all either. Mind your business. Yes, I will, Nikki. I will for sure. Because I'm like, what was the name of that place? JD, do you remember the name of that burrito taco place in Orange County? Okay, yeah. I will follow up for sure. Oh, what is that? Okay. I think it's just to mark how long the line is. So yeah, y'all, your girl is up on the come up. If I was able to get express passes every time I came out here. Now, they do have an express pass after 10 o'clock. And depending on what day of the week you're coming out to Universal, that one may not be as expensive. Like, I mean, let me shut up. It's expensive, but it's lower when you come like during the weekday versus when you try to get the express pass after 10. So you're looking at, if you come during the weekday, it may be somewhere between like 70 and 100. But if you come on the weekends, it may be 100 plus, which adds up because if you are getting express pass, more than likely you're with someone else who's getting express pass. So it's really crazy the prices to skip the line. But y'all, I cannot wait to be in my Rich Bean era and just walk around and be like, oh, yeah, this is Java and Journeys 24. I need that media pass. Excuse me, peasants. And this is why the Lord is never going to bless me. My sister and I often joke. There's this video out where it's showing someone who's probably like in a Royal Caribbean boat or Norwegian boat, but they're passing by a Carnival boat. And this lady's like, "Oh my God, y'all, hide your purses," as they're passing by the Carnival boat. Cold blooded. No shade, okay? No shade. If you love Carnival, do you. Do you, and let me know how the Carnival cruise is working out for you. Carnival's one of those okay, let me shut up. I'm sitting here listening Carnival. If you would like for me to try one of your ships, contact me at Java and Journeys 24. I have no opinions. No opinions at all. Okay. So you may have heard someone say that I can try this ship by myself. That's not really what they meant. What they intended to say was if you would like to include companion passes, I will gladly see if I can loop in other people to go on the cruise with you. Carnival, shout out to me. I will gladly try your cruise ships. But listen, you gotta get your girl there. You gotta get your girl there. And let me all know if y'all are cruise people, I love a good cruise. I've only ever taken voyages with Royal Caribbean. I've never tried Norwegian. I've never tried like Princess Cruise Lines or some of the other cruise lines. So if you have any recommendations, let me know. But y'all, like, look at this queue. And thankfully, it's not all the way full because you see some of that empty space in the distance. But y'all, 45 minutes, I'm like, that's fine. We can do 45 minutes. An hour is when I'm like, oh. But again, it's like, why not? We're here for a good time. Might as well. And this is literally, so when we came here for a premium screen night, amazingly enough, we weren't able to actually get through to all the houses. This was the one that we missed. And this is why I don't know that the value of the premium spring night is worth it because well, it was like a $300. Yeah, it was like 300 or something dollars, ridiculous. But it includes all the food, non-alcoholic beverages, and the lines and the wait is supposed to be lower. And so they just started premium spring night last year for the first time. A lot of influencers went. Everyone was talking about it. So of course, because the word got out about premium spring night, everyone went out. And so y'all, I don't know that the value is there. So my sister, my co-producer, and I talked about it, and I'm like, you know what? I think I would much rather, instead of spending money on the premium spring night, just come out here and get a frequent fare pass and get like a single day ticket. I don't know how much it costs to do the premium, or not the premium, the frequent fare pass along with the express. Oh, that's probably hella expensive. No, anything with express passes is going to cost you some coin, like straight up and down. And I think if you are coming out here, like I'm a local, so I can just like pop in. But if this is like your one-time visit, y'all don't play yourself. Definitely go ahead and like invest in an express pass if you can stomach it, because otherwise there's no way. I don't think it's possible to get through all the houses on a regular pass. If especially if you come on a weekend, I don't think it's possible. I could be absolutely wrong, but I just don't, I don't know. It would be really hard to do. And y'all, the queue that we're in right now, you can see here is for the Simpsons ride, which is not great. That's my opinion. You can see some of the signage above. My God, the Simpsons ride is also one that I think is a skip. Now, again, if you're very new to Universal, it's your first time out here, do it for the sake of doing it. But oh, it's not good. I think before with the Simpsons ride, it was like a Back to the Future ride. I really wish that they would have just kept it as that. But who knows? I don't even know what the Back to the Future ride was previously. Oh, and y'all, I'm still sipping on this drink. It's so good. And also, like, we got some fan action going on over here. Thank goodness. Because it is just too warm. And typically, like I said, I don't like drinking alcohol when it's this warm, but this drink as well as the PB&J beer. Oh my gosh, y'all. That was so delicious. It didn't even taste like a beer. It was more like a cider. But keep tuning in. Okay. Y'all keep tuning in next week for our walk and talk. I think it's safe to go back to Disney. So, and I have not been to the Food and Wine Festival. It started back in August. And so I am hopefully going to make my way over to Epcot and we'll take in the views of the Food and Wine Festival. Hopefully try a couple of treats. Because y'all, it was looking questionable and dicey. It was looking so questionable and dicey. But at least with them having Jimmy back on the air, I'm like, okay, but please learn from this. Please. Because the thought, and it's not even necessarily like the Disney brand, but again, being a local and where I live, Disney is pretty much my backyard. So the thought of not being able to just decompress on an evening, take a walk, take a stroll, that thought of not being able to do that is not great. But also, I think we should hold corporations accountable when they do stupid things. Like you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. That is my philosophy. Ooh. And y'all, this line seems to be moving, okay? And so we were in Hollywood. Let me tell you the difference. We were actually able to go into the houses and record. Hollywood doesn't care. As long as you're not holding up the line, you're not being obnoxious or disruptive, they want you to record. Here, they are so strict about it. One time I literally just wasn't paying attention to the sign. I walked through with my camera and I had I took my phone out at the time with my gimbal. I didn't have my DJ Osmo, which is a bit smaller. And y'all, they told me, they were like, no, don't record. And I was like, oh, my lace front. In the words of immediately. And I was so bummed. I was like, for real? For real? And I just think that that's so, I get it because they don't want anyone slowing down the line. But I'm like, as long as you're walking and you're moving, does it really matter? I don't think so. They have like a media day. And y'all, you need to like, subscribe, follow. So one day, your fellow Heffa can get invited to media day. And then I can really take you on the shenanigans. At least you're in Orlando. Or follow, like, subscribe. Help me build up my Heffa Nation empire. Get monetized, make some money, move back to Cali, and then I can take you all on all the haunts at Hollywood Horror Nights. Either one, you all pick. I won't tell you which one is best. Each one works for me. Ooh. JD, did you want to try this cold brew? Oh, you did? What'd you think? You thought, yeah, I think it's good. I think it's all right. I think it's good. Y'all, I am hoping to get through this week with as minimal stress as possible. So I will say, as someone that does this part-time, when it comes to our full-time JOBs, do not let anyone crush your spirit or stress you out. And it's so hard to do it. It's so hard. I've been watching some motivational videos, reading some quotes, things like that, listening to some podcasts, and there's a lot of consensus around how you react to someone determines the kind of power they have over you. So try not to give them the reaction that they want. Try not to give them your energy. I wholly believe in that. I really do. But y'all, it's hard. It is so hard to not give people the reaction that they incite in you. So my future goal, I'm like, if I could ever do this full time, that would be fantastic. But it's going to take a lot of work and a lot of effort. But I appreciate your support and joining me on this stream. And you can still see part of the queue here. So again, this one's a little windy one, but I cannot wait to see what this maze is giving. And if you happen to miss my last live stream and even some of my prior content here at Universal. We went through some of the scare zones, and the scare zones are actually really good this year, especially the cat lady one. We didn't stick around long enough for you all to see like in full totality, but they have like a vampire one. So towards the end of my last live stream, the vampires were feasting down. And I was like, oh my gosh, I hope that YouTube doesn't pull this video over anything too graphic. They haven't yet, so I think we're doing okay. Y'all, thank you so much for joining me. I will touch base the next live stream and how good this haunted maze is. And we'll see. I'm kind of like, I want to get all into these people's faces and how much longer the line is over here. Hopefully not too much longer. But again, y'all, I appreciate you for watching. And okay, so it's moving. Let's see if it's still like an endless queue, because let me tell you what Universal does. You'll wrap around one line, and then there's still like a lot of queue ahead, and you can't really tell or see that. And you're like, oh my gosh, just when you think you've made it to the front, it's insane. Oh, but the honest, we're going to see. We're going to peek and see what it's giving on when we wrap around this corner here. Okay, y'all. Still a little bit of a line. So, yeah. Hopefully not too much longer. But you know what, y'all? I'm going to continue to enjoy the last little bit of my cold brew. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow. You can find me on Twitch. Or you can find me on Moonbeam. You can find me on YouTube. And y'all, I just launched my TikTok. Y'all, TikTok is a lot more complex than what I thought. If anyone has any TikTok tips, let me know. Because I posted on the shorts before and I thought, oh, like this shouldn't be too bad. Like I've gotten views on my shorts on YouTube. You know, I'm not like thinking I'm going to post something that's going to hit like 1 million views or anything like that. But y'all, I have a couple of TikTok videos that have like barely scratched like 10 views, 20 views, but have gotten a lot of views on YouTube. And I'm like, oh my gosh, TikTok is going to be a lot more complicated than what I thought. I don't know what. So if anyone has any tips or advice, keep me posted. Yeah. Like for sure, Nikki, the algorithm is like, wow. I was looking at Reddit posts about it. And there were some people were saying, you know, maybe not to post from your desktop computer, post from your mobile, like toggle the view to either like only me and then toggle it back to everyone. Like I've read so many different things and I'm like, what is going on? It is insane. And here I was very naive. I was like, oh, I'll go to TikTok. I'll get some views again. I wasn't thinking I was going to get like 1 million or anything like that, but I thought at least like 100 views. So imagine my surprise when I'm like, why has this one video I posted not gotten any views? It makes 0 sense. And so I'm hoping that my posts gain more traction over time. I also heard and was reading that TikTok apparently, or the algorithm wants to see that you're engaging and all that. And I'm like, okay, girl, like you're gonna really make me work for it. Fine. I guess I'll work for it. So I'm gonna try to allocate some time to try to follow other people who engage in a lot of the similar content that I'm doing, which is like basically taking you on my experiences. But y'all, what makes me different is that we have a little caffeinated twist over here. Because what is Java interns without a little bit of Java? But I'm just like, oh my gosh, TikTok, like this is going to be hard. And because I was getting so frustrated with it, and I've only been on TikTok for maybe like a few days, I almost thought about like, okay, well, I'm going to give this a week. But then I started thinking, if I have shorts for YouTube, might as well post them to TikTok. Like, let's not delete the account just because we're not getting the viewership that we want. But really, it's been irritating to me. Oh my gosh, yeah. That's something else I've been thinking about too, Nikki, is like maybe just doing an Instagram I was trying to boycott Facebook for a second. Maybe I shouldn't say that out loud. Facebook, you're great. Mark Zuckerberg, you're great. I was not trying to boycott you at all. 15 minutes. 15 minutes? Okay. Not bad. Here's the view of the house over here. So we still have this view, but we only have like maybe 10 or 15 more minutes. So y'all, this line was like going by pretty quickly. But yeah, I was like, anymore. But now like, I may have to, but we're having a much more successful time. See, hold on. I think it was complicated. I really did. So if you find some life changes, should let me know. But I was just like so shocked. So I guess I'll let you know if I end up having an IG. But I was just very shook. I was like, this doesn't make any sense that it's this difficult on TikTok. And something else that I read, y'all, was that if you start paying for promotions on TikTok, that the algorithm will detect that. So it'll intentionally not basically share your footage because it wants to basically get you to pay. So I'm like, no, I'm not paying. I'm not paying for promotion. Like either the video is going to do well or it's not going to do well, but I stand behind my content 100%. Ooh. And as you all can see, like, so the house itself is in this tent and you kind of see like the facade on the front. Oh, I cannot wait for this one. And there's like some smokiness surrounding the house. I hope that this is going to be good. And this queue is dark, which is why you cannot see my face. You can just see the blue light behind me. But we still have a lot of queue left. But again, like this was not a bad wait at all. It didn't even feel like 45 minutes because I had you all along with me to chit chat, to make it through this line. It doesn't seem so bad, right? Being a broke Heffa has its benefits. You can have time to forge connections, have meaningful conversations. We don't need that fast pass. But hey, Universal at Java and Journeys 24. If you want to, slide over with that media pass. I'm like, please don't cough on me. I don't know if you all heard that coughing. Are you a little paranoid when people start coughing and sneezing around you? I am. I start looking like, I hope you covered your mouth. Don't get me sick. Okay, wow. I see you're trying to be cute. My co-producer's over here trying to clear his throat, trying to be cute. Wow. Okay, you better not do that. Wow. My co-producer's gaslighting me, y'all. Wow. Okay, you will get left. All right. Oh. Well, y'all, since we are actually getting through this queue pretty quickly, which is nice, I'm probably going to go ahead and have to let you all go because I can't take you all in the house. But I'm trying to give you all the moment of what everything looks like for as long as we can have the moment together. And thank you again for joining me on my caffeinated shenanigans here. And in all the darkness, I hope that you have a great rest of your week and keep tuning in. And as soon as I can get myself a bit more organized, I'll let you all know when I plan on streaming some of my previously recorded content to Twitch, to Moonbeam. Follow me across all these channels, as well as YouTube. Thank you for hanging tight with your girl. And as we get close to ending this stream, y'all, don't let any Heffas test you on your job. That's what I want you to know. Be patient, breathe, take some walks if you can take a quick walk, do some meditation, pray, whatever you have to do to collect yourself. Don't let anyone get you to the point where you could almost lose your job. Because sometimes people bring you to that point and you're like, I'm ready. I'm ready, God, to risk it all. In this economy, don't be ready to risk it all. Oh my goodness, Sean, we have some of the, can't really see them. Okay, no, they've already passed by. So they're switching out some of the scare actors in the house. And they do these shift changes. This is something else. Okay, I promise you I'm going to wrap up here really soon. But one thing I do want to do one day, if I'm ever able to, is to be a scare actor. And I don't want to be the people that have to say anything. I just want to jump out of something. Let's see. Yeah, co-working vibes. Yeah. Like I think at the end of the day, most of us just want to do a good job, say hello, be good coworkers, be good colleagues, and go home. Do not make this is another last tip for you all. Do not make your job your identity. Like it's not who you are, it's what you do. So this is just some advice because I noticed too that that can lead to a lot of stress is when you closely attach your identity to what you do. When y'all, these corporations, these places that we work for, even if you work for a nonprofit or whatever, they have no problems with cutting. So, oh my gosh, really, Nikki? You'll have to tell me how your friend was able to be a scare actor. Universal doesn't have to pay me for that, but if they want to, please. I'm just so curious. I'm like, that's like one of my little side quests I want to take in my life. Is I'm like, I want to be a scare actor, even if it was just for one night. And I don't know where this like delusion came about because I love Halloween Horror Nights so much. Universal, holla at your girl. I'm like, I would love to be a scare actor. Oh, okay. See, that's one way to get a foot in the door. I need to make friends with people in high places. That's what you taught me, Nikki. And listen, if you ever get to hook up on some passes, don't forget about us little people, Nikki. And if you only get a couple passes, you can take me, not Whitney. Whitney doesn't need to go. And I think that she would respect that decision. She doesn't live stream at the park. Okay, thank you. Okay. See, no, Whitney. See, you haven't been dialed in for a while. Now all of a sudden you saying negative. Nikki, we see each other. Yo, we are getting closer to the front. Oh my gosh. See, it helps to build friendships at Disney and Universal. We do. We do have an annual pass. But listen, if he can get the hookup on some express passes, you let me know. And again, we just need at least one pass. I don't need to tell Whitney. All we need is at least one. Yes. Okay. So while Whitney suggested it, I'm also okay if you can only get one pass in Cali. That's okay. Oh my God. I love that. Because Disney is expensive. All these theme parks are expensive. And yes, there's a reason why, like it's a step above a standard theme park, but oh my gosh. Disney, Universal, and Beyonce, those are the three things that take my coin. Oh my gosh, we're getting closer. I am excited. And you see like this little well over here. All right. So we are getting so close to the front at this point. I think I need to go ahead and drop off. I'm hoping to give you one last view of what all this looks like. Mm. No, was that like 45 minutes? What? Thank you. Thank you, Nikki. I don't know what Whitney's talking about. Whitney's about to get evicted. She's about to get served her papers. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here's the front of this house. We're up close and personal. You know what? I don't think that she's going to be able to make it down, though, Nikki, but that's so kind of you to think of her. I will definitely be making it down. You just tell me when. Oh my gosh, this looks so creepy. Okay, my sister, let me not get her to cut me out. Oh my gosh, Nikki, see that's true friendship right there. Having connections because Lord knows it's all expensive. All right, friend. Well, I have to drop off here because we are getting so close to the front. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Judy, and anyone else who was able to join. And stay tuned for our next Walk and Talk Wednesday. every Wednesday around 7-ish. Sometimes we're running on CP time. I promise you, I will do my best to be a bit more punctual. Thank you so much, Nikki. And I hope you all have a great rest of your night too. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, share across all the platforms that I mentioned. And I'll catch you all at the next live stream. Bye, everyone.